Hey everybody, it's me, Sarah. I am back with a quick video to talk to you today about Thieves. Thieves is an oil blend that is comprised of 5 single oils, okay? And we're going to talk a little bit about those oils today. And by the time we're done, you're probably not going to be surprised why a Thieves blend is used in so many of our products with Young Living, specifically in the laundry, personal care, and home cleaning products, okay? So we're going to get started with hearing a little bit about thieves, all right? So 15th century, there were a band of robbers, and they were going around and stealing from the dead and dying. Lovely group of people. And yet none of them were getting sick themselves. So the good news is they were caught. And in order to receive a lesser sentence for their punishment, they decided to share what oils and spices and herbs they used to keep themselves from getting sick. And so they did. And they shared that it was clove, Eucalyptus Radiata, lemon, cinnamon bark, and rosemary, okay? Just 5 oils. So these 5 oils are what make up Young Living's Thieves blend, okay? Blends are just that. They are a blend of single oils, all right? So we're gonna learn the properties that are in these single oils and just how important they are to the Thieves blend and why the Thieves blend is so important to the products that Young Living has to help support us and our homes, okay? So I'm going to be saying some big words. I want you to stick with me. This is very uncomfortable for me to try to do, but I'm going to do it because I care. All right, in 1997, studies conducted at Weber State University in Utah demonstrated the killing power of these 5 amazing oils against airborne microorganisms. All right, the analysis showed in just 10 minutes of diffusing the Thieves oil blend in the air, okay, we're diffusing, there was an 82% reduction in the Micrococcus luteus, which is a bacteria that causes skin infections, okay? I'm getting my information, just so you know, from my desk reference, and also from, I looked this stuff up online. So some of the words that I'm telling you what they are, that's what I looked up online because I was unfamiliar. Okay, so an 82% reduction in a bacteria that causes skin infections. A 96% reduction in Pseudomonas aeruginosa. Okay, Pseudomonas aeruginosa, which is also a carrier of pneumonia. It's a bacteria for pneumonia, urinary tract infections, and many other bacterial infections, okay? It also had a 44% reduction in the bacteria S. aureus, okay? And this is a bacteria that causes problems from minor skin infections like pimples and boils, cellulitis, and abscesses to life-threatening diseases like pneumonia, meningitis, endocarditis, toxic shock syndrome, and sepsis. Okay? So, in just diffusing 10 minutes, there was a bacteria that was reduced by 82%, another bacteria that was reduced by 96%, and another bacteria that was reduced by 44% in just 10 minutes of diffusing Thieves, okay? These are all very nasty and gross things that are in our air, okay? And some of the things we can't avoid because we're living in a toxic environment. All right. So let's find out why botanicals like these beauties found in nature can work so efficiently. Oh, you guys, I think we have a guest. We have a guest. We have Marty. This is Marty. There was actually a request for him to make an appearance, so here you are. He's a good boy. I think it was Sherry. Sherry, here you are. Here's Marty. Okay, so I think he's telling me he needs to go out. All right, so we are going to find out why they work so well for us and why this will allow us to eliminate the harsh chemicals in the products that we use that are so harmful to us, our bodies, and our home. Okay, we are going to start with clove. Did you know that the essential oil of clove is anti-aging, anti-tumoral, antimicrobial, which means it stops the growth of microorganisms like bacteria, viruses, protozoans. I thought protozoans were extinct with the dinosaurs, but apparently not. It is also antifungal, which means it is for mold and mildew. Antiviral, it's an analgesic, which means it's a natural pain reliever. It's an antioxidant, which means it protects the cells in our bodies from the free radicals and all that stuff going on around in our environment that can lead to heart disease and cancer. And a lot of other diseases as well. It's an anticoagulant, meaning that it is used in the treatment for blood clots, atrial fibrillation, and deep vein thrombosis. All right. It's anti-inflammatory. I'm still going, folks. Anti-inflammatory. It helps protect the stomach against ulcers. It's anti-parasitic, which means it kills worms that we can't see, parasites. It is anti-convalescent, which means it prevents seizures. And it is bone preserving, okay? That is a lot of stuff. That's a lot of anti-stuff, good anti-stuff, all right? So that is just one of the 5 oils that are in the Thieves blend. The next one, Eucalyptus Radiata. This gentle version of eucalyptus was valued by the Australian Aborigines as a general cure-all. So they used this for everything, all right? In 1788, it was introduced to Europe, where it was valued for its treatment in respiratory problems and colic. All right? That was only 1788, folks. All right? Recently, research documents show the powerful anti-parasitic, so worm-killing properties, as well as being highly antimicrobial, meaning that it kills those germs, okay? And this was a recent study. So keep in mind, all of these oils that are plants and herbs and spices, they have been around for centuries, okay? I truly believe the Lord has given us these products and nothing's changed. He gave them to us many, many, many years ago. They have never changed. We've changed. We've changed in how we treat ourselves and have gotten away from the natural remedies, but these have not changed. What they were when the Lord made them for us is still just as perfect as they are today, okay? Especially when you get your oils from a trusted source. Okay, so Eucalyptus Radiata is also antibacterial. It's a diuretic, which means it increases urination. So if that is something that your doctor has talked to you about, look into Eucalyptus Radiata. It's a decongestant and an expectorant. And when you smell it, it's very medicinal smelling. You can definitely smell like the properties that would be in like a Vicks Vapor Rub or something like that. Which FYI, I make a homemade natural Vicks Vapor Rub for, I haven't had to use it because I haven't gotten sick, which thank you, Jesus. But this is what I use. So you can definitely smell it. You can smell the medicinal scent in that. Okay, next, lemon. Lemon. Anti-tumoral, antiseptic, which means it's preventing the growth of disease-causing microorganisms. It is an immune system stimulant, which means it is constantly working to keep your immune system up, and it may even increase white blood cell count. Okay? It smells so good. I actually have it in my water. I'm going to take a drink. Okay. Oh, that's good. All right, so that is lemon. And it also smells good. All right, our fourth oil in the blend is cinnamon bark. Cinnamon bark has a lot of properties very similar to clove. Their labels are very similar in color, so you can tell they're from the same family. So cinnamon bark is anti-inflammatory. It's a COX-2 inhibitor, meaning that it naturally relieves pain and inflammation. It is powerfully, okay? That word was actually used in the description of this. That was not me adding it. Powerfully antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, anticoagulant, and it's a stimulant for the circulatory system. It is a stomach protectant against ulcers, and it is anti-parasitic. Okay? So, I am not a doctor. I don't play one on YouTube. But I can tell you that I take a supplement every day with cinnamon bark in it, and my joints don't hurt because they're not all inflamed. I have been able to run, and I'm not a runner. So I think it does really, this stuff works. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you my firsthand experience, this stuff works. These oils, not this stuff. All right, the last oil in the Thieves blend is rosemary. Okay? And up until recently, French hospitals still actually used rosemary to disinfect the hospital and the air. Okay? Recently. Like, this wasn't centuries ago. This was recently. Okay? That could be our mailman, so I apologize. It's also liver protecting. It's anti-inflammatory, anti-tumoral, antifungal, antibacterial, anti-cancer, antidepressant. Okay, we can't do this anymore. Okay. Had to let the dogs out so they would stop barking. All right, so where was I? Rosemary. Antifungal, antibacterial, anti-cancer, antidepressant, hypertension moderator, which means it helps with high blood pressure. It enhances mental clarity and concentration. I need to smell some. It's used to treat infectious diseases, liver conditions and hepatitis, throat and lung infections, hair loss like alopecia, acne. It has been used in the treatment of Alzheimer's and weight loss. Okay? And it smells really, really good. This is a Vitality, which, as we learned in the beginning, is the exact same oil as a regular rosemary, except this one is labeled for internal use. So if those are things that you have or want to help prevent, then might I suggest putting some rosemary in a capsule and taking it every day. Folks, I use these oils as preventative measures. So I use them as I would fruits and vegetables. All right? You eat your fruits and vegetables to keep the doctors away. You eat your fruits and vegetables because you know they're good for you and they do good things for your body. Same thing with the oils, okay? Use them as prevention rather than a cure-all, okay? All right, so that is rosemary. I'm actually going to insert a photo, all right, to show you what these oils together, so what this blend can actually do when in a study with other cleaning products. There's a study that had petri dishes with viruses, microorganisms, bacteria, all that kind of jazz. And I think there was 12, maybe nine or 12 petri dishes. And you'll see them all labeled, and you will see just how well this natural product, Thieves, just what it can do for you and your home. Okay? So take a look. Pretty awesome, huh? Pretty awesome. So not only did it do the job best, but it did it without us having to use harsh chemicals and things that are going to be harmful to us, our family, our little ones, our big dogs. It's pretty amazing to see what this product can do. Okay, so I have now shared with you all the properties that are in Thieves and just how amazing it is. And now I'm just going to share a few things of how I use Thieves in my home. Okay, so right now I actually have it diffusing. All right. There is a lot of nastiness going around right now in our area in the schools with influenza A and B. So I just have Thieves diffusing so that when my kiddo or my husband who works in a hospital, yes, he works in a hospital, comes in from work or from school, they're getting this stuff. They're breathing this stuff in. I also use it as my laundry detergent. Okay, this is one bottle. It's concentrated 6 times, so I dilute this 3 more times and use a capful, which is 2 tablespoons. For even my dirtiest laundry, I've never used more than 3 tablespoons. And nobody has asked me to leave because I stink. So that's good. Okay, so we use it for our laundry. We have ditched and switched all of our cleaning and laundry products. So we no longer use dryer sheets, one of the most toxic things you can have in your home. Instead, we just use dryer balls, wool dryer balls, and I'll either put some essential oils in them. If you've watched my last unboxing video, you know that I purchased the Seedlings wipes. So slightly off topic with what I'm talking about, but still under the category of laundry. So we now use this exclusively for all of our pets. We have 2 giant dogs, 2 Great Danes, and we have 3 guinea pigs, and they all of the laundry for all of the animals is done with Thieves. Okay. I have ditched and switched our soft scrub to clean our sinks and our tubs to a Thieves DIY. If you guys are interested in the recipes for how I make stuff, just let me know in the comment section below and I will be happy to share, but I won't take the time to do it right now. I make my own toilet bombs, so you know those can of foaming scrubby bubbles. So think of that, but think of them naturally. And I'll be honest, I do stare in the toilet when these are bubbling up because it's fun to watch. Okay? All of my cleaning supplies for countertops, all that has been changed. I also make my own alternative bleach. Again, you do not have to do any of these DIY things. I like doing them. I love doing them, which is why my name is Crafty Sarah Yerke, because I find it fun and it is super, super easy, so quick, and 9 times out of 10, the supplies I already have in my house. But I make my own bleach that I use in all of my laundry. It's color safe, obviously, because there's not chlorine in it. It's water, it's Thieves household cleaner, and peroxide is what makes the bleach. Again, leave me a message in the comment section if you want the recipes to these, and I'll be happy to give them to you. And then just the regular Thieves household cleaner. This is just 1 capful of the cleaner to 2 cups of water. So one of the bottles that you get, it's 14 ounces. That is that one bottle, that one 14-ounce bottle of household cleaner will give you about 30 16-ounce bottles of cleaner. Okay, that is definitely something you are going to want to, it's a concentrated version. You would not just put a spray top in there and spray it. It says right on the bottle. So all you do is get a couple glass bottles. You don't want the plastic because the therapeutic grade oils will eat through the plastic, and that defeats the purpose. So get a couple glass bottles. I got these both, I think they were $8 on Amazon, delivered to my door, and I just fill them up as needed. These clean my toilets, these clean the walls, fingerprints, anything. I do have one that I use for glass, which is just this regular cleaner of 1 capful to 2 cups of water, and then I do a tablespoon of white vinegar. Easy peasy. So the reason that the Thieves line is so amazing and I will never go back is because of the oils that are in the blend that we learned about today. And I don't know about you, but these little bottles, I have a greater appreciation for just what they do for me and for my family. And as I said, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask. I love talking oils, probably to nauseam for some, but that's okay. If they're willing to listen, I'm willing to share. If they're willing to ask questions, I'm here to help. So leave a comment below, and if this is something that you want to see more of, leave me suggestions as to what you would like to see. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so that you know when I upload a video, because I believe I'm going to have more coming, especially with the topics that people are sharing with me that they would like to hear. So I hope you guys have a blessed day and go get oily. Bye-bye.